Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, I hope you will subscribe. Today I have put together a video for you sharing 15 activities that you can do for free. These are just 15 somewhat random ideas that can happen over the year, but there are plenty more, and I hope you will share in the comments ideas you have as well. One good idea is taking advantage each year of the Tim Hortons free skate. In Canada anyway, they put on at least once or twice, a few times a year, a date where you have free admission into an arena, which they normally would have charged for. Now, of course, you will save yourself admission if you find an outdoor arena that can either be usually at community centers, schools, parks, wherever your city has them. Skiing can also be free if you live near a ski hill. There are usually free lift tickets once a year, and all you have to do is provide proof of residency, and usually it's a couple of the surrounding cities, so not just the city the ski hill is in. Number 3 on my list here is tobogganing. Of course, that can be free anytime you find yourself with snow and any sort of slope. It might be a little tiny hill down the street from your house or in a schoolyard, a playground. But if you're not into the outdoors, you can also find indoor activities such as indoor tracks that are free. A lot of times they might go around an arena or there be in a fitness center, but a lot of times they are free of charge to the public. Another way to do a free activity is a trial. A lot of times, different sports clubs will have a day where you can try it for free. Even dance clubs often offer a free trial or a free dance lesson where you can join in, free of charge. Now, crafting is a good idea as well. Stores like Michael's offer lots of different dates and times where you can just either drop your kids off, you just have to stay in the store, or they're more ones you can register for but are still free of charge. Some of them here you can see do have a small fee, but there are a ton to choose from that are absolutely free. Same with the crafting here. This is Indigo or Chapters. They often put on different classes for free, and you can turn to your library for inspiration where they have program after program. Sometimes you do have to register in advance, but it's still free. Number 7 on my list is free movies. I wish I would have known about this a long time ago because they do it at least once a year. You just have to check out for the Cineplex especially. And they also have a separate National Popcorn Day. You don't even have to be going to the movies. You can just get your free popcorn. Same with McDonald's does this often, at least once or twice a year, where they offer free coffee as an incentive. Sure, they're hoping you buy something, but you don't have to. And 7-Eleven follows that same idea where they pick different days of the year, whether it's this free latte, they have their 7-Eleven like July 11th where they have free slushies, or their reverse date, November 7th, you can also, you might have to wear your clothes backwards, but you can still get yourself a free Slurpee. There are several more like this where you can take advantage of free food promotions. Fireworks is number 9 on my list, and don't just think of it for like Canada Day or a summer holiday. They also do them, at least in my area, Family Day weekend. That's at a ski hill. You might find yourself, maybe it's a community center that puts it on, but you can just usually find an area where there's no kind of admission, but you can take advantage of some awesome fireworks. Now, just like the ice skating in the winter, Tim Hortons does put on a free swim, usually the summer months, but they're for the indoor pools that would normally charge an admission. You can find a calendar with dates where they offer free admission. Now, number 11 on my list is splash pads because they're always free, always fun. I mean, if you set yourself up correctly with packing a lunch and, proper towels, maybe even bring your lawn chairs and make, a couple hours to a day out of it free of charge. Splash pads can really truly be just as much fun as going places where they charge a hefty admission. Same with parks. Now, that's number 12 on my list, and these are in no particular order. It's just I have 4 kids, and over the years we have learned that we like to do what we call park hopping some days. All it costs is a bit of gas, but it doesn't cost anything to go from park to park, and it's quite fun. Now, depending on where you live and what time of year it is, you might be able to find a Thanksgiving parade, or here this is the Oktoberfest one, Christmas parades. Maybe your area even has like an Easter parade or some other kind where they do a certain celebration. But the idea is generally there's no admission. You might want to bring a canned good for the food drive that they usually put on, but other than that, it is a free, fun activity. Now, around the same time as Christmas parades, the CP holiday train goes all across the country to different areas. It doesn't cost anything except, again, an encouragement of a donation of a food bank item, but it is really beautiful. They do some live music. You just have to check the schedule of what is the closest train station that they're stopping at near you. Now, number 15 on my list is finding places with free admission. You can usually Google Canada Day activities and there's a slew of them listed there, but other times of the year you can find, depending if the museum is celebrating an anniversary or their birth date, they'll offer for that day or the first so many people free admission. It's a good time to take advantage, just knowing obviously they're going to be a little busier, but taking advantage of checking out a place you maybe wouldn't otherwise. These last two ideas are a bonus idea. This one is the Kids See Free program to get a free pair of eyeglasses. This I have a separate video on that I'll link below, but I'm also going to be doing an updated one since just showing if anything's changed since the last time I did one. Now, my last bonus free activity suggestion is trading toys. I recently did this through a Kijiji ad, and I thought it was a wonderful idea. I was getting rid of some books that my son had outgrown, and I kind of wanted to reinvest in the items he has, since he has 3 older sisters. So this woman suggested, rather than buying the books from me, if I wanted to do a trade, and it was great. He got some new items, she got some new items, and all is well. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please do give it a thumbs up and check out the other videos I mentioned if you're interested in those free eyeglasses. I also have a bunch of other videos and budget-friendly ideas aside from my grocery hauls. So if you haven't already, I hope you will subscribe and feel free to share this with someone who would appreciate maybe some 15 random free activity ideas. Thanks so much.